Today I'm going to walk the Liverpool Loop line from Aintree to Hunt's Cross. It's a 10-mile route along the Trans Pennine Trail following the former track bed of the North Liverpool Extension Railway line. Well, after leaving Aintree station, I've turned right and I'm heading down the main road looking for an access point to get me onto the trail, and I see a railway bridge ahead, so I presume it's there. Well, this isn't promising. I'm going to have to find an alternative access point. Well, fortunately there's another access point on the opposite side of the road. The sun's come out, might take my jacket off. The line operated between 1879 and closed in stages between 1960 and 1972. The line continued to be used for freight for a short time after that, and the rails weren't lifted until the late 1970s. Somewhere around here was Swarbrack Railway Station, which is situated south of Walton Vale, and it opened in 1829. Somewhere to my left is Hartley's village, as marked on the map, and on the late 19th century map a jam factory was labelled. Well, shortly I'll be going over the top of the A580, and this finger post here shows Hunt Cross, 8 miles. There's quite a substantial bridge over the road. I'm now going over Broad Lane, and near here was Clubmoor Railway Station, a station that opened relatively late, 1927, but again closed in 1960. Well, this is where West Derby railway station was located, and I think those are the station buildings on Mill Lane. And indeed we have some evidence of the old station platforms here. The station here at West Derby is about 2 miles away from Croxteth Hall and Park, the former home of Lord Sefton. So quite an impressive cutting through this rock bed. Yeah, evidence of joyriders down this path. Looks like there's been some work done here on tidying up the surrounding vegetation. Well, I've done 4 miles, so there must be about 6 to go. Well, I'm approaching the former Knotty Ash railway station, which was on East Prescott Road. Just to the east of the old Knotty Ash railway station is Alderhair Children's Hospital. And there's a Sainsbury's over on the left, should you need any refreshment. My next stop is the old station at Kildwall. That's the M62 overhead. Well, I'm approaching where Kildwall station would have been, Now what's surprising about this station is it closed as early as 1931, but at the time I think Kildwall was still a small village. At this point you can carry on down towards Hunts Cross, which I will be doing later, but I'm going to take a short detour now off the trail and head up into Kildwall. Well, this detour I'm taking is to look at the Parish Church of All Saints, which is the only medieval church remaining in the Liverpool district. The chancel is supposed to date from the 14th century, and the south aisle and porch from possibly the 15th. On the south wall of the churchyard there's an elaborate memorial to Sir Andrew Barclay Walker. He built and donated the Walker Art Gallery to the city of Liverpool. The churchyard also contains the grave of J.C. Ryle, the first Anglican Bishop of Liverpool and Christian author. His timeless book, Holiness, is still in print. Right, time to make my way back down to the Liverpool Loop line, continue on my journey, but first we'll have a quick look at the map. Here we have a map of today's route, starting up at Aintree, and as we cut down through the east side of the city, and our destination is Hunts Cross. At the moment we're at Kildwall here. Time to rejoin the trail. Hunts Cross, 4 miles. Here at Belleville Road was the former Gateacre railway station, and this railway station was once planned to be the southern terminus of Merseyrail. This is the old Hellwood North junction, and lines to the left of me will take you to Halewood. We're going right, which is going to take us to Hunts Cross. Well, this is the first information board I've seen today about the Halewood Park Triangle, and we've got a map here, and that was the Halewood North Junction, and we're coming down this route here to head towards Hunts Cross. Right, we're now leaving the old track bed, and we're heading to the main road, which will follow back to the station. Well, I assume that's Hunts Cross up there on the tracks. Well, we've arrived. Now I can get a train and make my way back towards Liverpool and on to Aintree.